it's budget week, and this is the week, it should have been last week, but this is the week the president brought the budget out. And, you know, it's just extremely disappointing, I would simply say. Very frustrating as well, because the biggest challenge facing this country is a fiscal challenge, which affects our economy. This is the president's fourth budget, and it's the fourth time he has decided to just duck the issues, the big issues of the day. He's outsourced leadership to commissions and committees and others only to more or less disavow their conclusions without putting an alternative on the table. Today's budget, or this week's budget that he put out, is the fourth one with $1 trillion deficit. Instead of increasing the debt by 78%, which is what would happen if we just do nothing, this one increases the debt by 76%. When you strip away the budget gimmicks and the accounting tricks that are in this budget, which most budgets have, it has a paltry $400 billion of deficit reduction over 10 years. So he's proposing to spend $47 trillion over the next 10 years and only net deficit reduction of $400 billion over that period of time. It's a budget that increases spending net. To put this in perspective, last year our budget, off of the president's budget at that time, these all are baseline things, we cut $6.2 trillion in spending off the president's budget last year. This year, his budget increases spending net $1.5 trillion. The only reason he gets the deficit reduction credit of a small $400 billion is he increases taxes by $1.9 trillion. This is basically an abdication of responsibility as we see it. And the reason is, the sooner we deal with our debt crisis, the better off everybody's going to be. The more we can deal with it on our own terms, the more we can phase reforms in gradually, the more we can protect people who are the most vulnerable in our society, and the more guarantee we can preserve for people who have already retired and organized their lives around promises that government has made to them. If we keep kicking the can down the road, if we keep ducking responsibility and pushing it off to the next president and the next Congress, then we'll have a European-type situation on our hands. We'll have a debt crisis. That's bitter austerity. That means you'll have to have sudden, disruptive cuts immediately to people who rely on these benefits, to seniors who've already retired. You'll have slow economic growth. You'll have tax increases that hurt the young from getting careers. And you'll repeat the cautionary tale that's right in front of us, which is Greece and other European countries.